G'day guys, welcome back. Look, I'm using my tree ring molds again today. I've only used them once and I did these ones. That's the side I poured on. And they've got this gorgeous sort of timber, tree trunk, tree ring sort of texture. So this one, I did browns and I wanted a little bit of white. That was like a creamy paste, I think it was. So I'm going to go again with some different colors, trying to do some more of like a greeny brownish kind of a look with maybe a little bit of black. I'm going to try and get like a dragon scale type of effect, like similar to this one. The only thing is when I poured this, it was just a flat mold, you know, smooth, I should say. This is textured, so I don't know if it's going to do the same effect because the color is going to get sort of caught in these little crevices. So I'm just not sure what's going to happen. So we will see, okay? We'll find out together. So basically some brownish tones, and I'm going to go with this antique copper. It's kind of a browny one. It's not as orange as some of the other coppers. Actually, I should have a look at see what my paste is doing. It's been sitting here in some warm water because it had dried out. Make sure that it's okay to use. I didn't use boiling water. So usually I use boiling water, but I didn't this time. Okay, it's soft anyway. Oh, actually, let's give it a stir. Let's give it a stir. Oh, look at that. It's coming good. Because sometimes the pastes just dry out a little bit. Oh, perfect. And you just need to set your little container in some hot water. I just used, like I said, just hot tap water. It's only sitting in there for 10 minutes maybe while I organised myself and mixed my resin. So that's it there. Could do with a little bit more warming up just to make it a bit more fluid, but it'll be fine. It's called Lucky Green and it's by Resin. So actually I'll just put that there. Let me get my other glove on. Where did I put it? Over here. Let me get my resin divided into cups. It's just been sitting over here in some warm water as well. That's it there. Pop a few bubbles on top. This is the Platinum 360 Plus resin. I really like it for the coasters. It's pretty much very, very low bubble really, especially if you put it in warm water and it thins out. The bubbles come up to the surface really easily and you can just pop them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's divide this equally to start with between my 5 colours. So yeah, I've got the green paste. I've got a copper, metallic copper mica. I think the first one got a bit much. I've got a white mica, and then I've got an ink because I wanted black, and I thought, oh, I don't really want to use alcohol ink because it's mainly alcohol. So then I found this Liquitex ink that I bought like probably 5 years ago and didn't really use. So I thought, how about that? I'll try an ink because I don't actually have a black tint. Not sure what the difference is, but now you've got way too much. I'm just going to try and even these out a little bit. Just so that they're similar. So that's going to be my clear. That's my black. This is my white. And you've still got a bit much, haven't you? All right, that's kind of, that's okay. Yep. Yeah, that'll do. It's close enough. I'll clean my mixing stick off. I'm just going to tip my water out so that my humidity levels aren't any higher. There we go, just throw the water down the sink. Humidity in here is 74% at the moment. It's always high, it's Queensland. We're in the tropics. I'm thinking about getting a dehumidifier actually. Right, now I'm just going to clean my stick off. I'm going to stick that in, give it a bit of a swirl, pull it out, and then whatever's left on there, I'm going to pop in there into my resin. Let's see how that goes. I want to keep it a little bit on the transparent side, and I wanted a nice darkish green. You know, nothing too bright. I want the colours all to be kind of darkish, kind of like, you know, not bright. Oops, I think I put too much in. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. It's always the way, isn't it? It's because it's thicker today. That paste is thicker, so more stuck to the stick. Right, so that's that one. The next one is going to be my copper, and I'm just going to put a level little teaspoon in there, and that is the Pearl-X Antique Copper. The next one is the Resin Pearl White. I'm going to use my little teaspoon again, because then I know how much I'm getting, you know, if they're all similar. That's that one. Whoops, made a mess. Can't take me anywhere, can you? I'm always making a mess. And then the ink is Liquitex acrylic ink black. Hopefully that will work. Let's see what 5 drops looks like. So I'm hoping to get like maybe a bit of a greyish look with the white and the black. I don't know whether you can use inks in resin, but I guess we'll find out. Well, you must be able to, because like an alcohol ink is ink with alcohol, isn't it? Yeah, makes sense. I think I'll make it a little bit darker. Another 3. Although with alcohol inks, I think most of the liquid, or the bulk of it's actually alcohol, isn't it? And then you just get a little bit of the ink on top. Maybe. Okay, still a bit transparent, but not too transparent. All right, now let me just mix these in. It's a bit of a rainy day today, actually. It's a Saturday afternoon, and I get to play. I did a pour this morning. Did you see my swipe with the gold over the navy and the black? I did that this morning. And then I stopped and had a cappuccino with my new cappuccino machine that I got for my birthday, and some chocolate hazelnut brownie. I made Nutella brownies. Oh, yum. I was craving them. Could be a little bit more sort of fudgy in the middle, but if it's too fudgy, you feel as if you're eating raw batter, don't you? It's tricky, isn't it, making brownies? Just when you think that you've got it right, pretty much right. Like I said, if it was any softer, it would be like a gooey mess in the middle, and then you can't really pick it up and eat it. You have to eat it with a spoon. Or you can warm it up and have it with ice cream or cream. Anyway, that was my morning, and now I'm doing this. And then after this, I need to make some molds, because I have some orders to post out. People have been buying my crocodile skin silicone inserts, so I need to go and make those. I can only do 2 sets a day, because, you know, the silicone takes like 6 to 8 hours to set up, depending on the weather. All right, that's looking good. See, look at that. That's a nice copper, isn't it? Like I said, some of the coppers are really quite orange. All right, I think we're good to go here, guys. Sorry, it took a bit of time. All right, here we go. I will stir those again. Let's move you out of the way. You can just sit there for a minute. Now, I'm going to start with a puddle. I want to have 2 layers of each colour. See how it's not spreading like it would normally spread in a smooth based mold, because it's getting, the colours all getting like caught in those little crevices, which is fine. I just want to make sure I'm leaving maybe just under half, because the first layer is the biggest layer, you know, it's got to get all the way to the outside. So put a little bit more in. Okay, that's that one. And then I am going to go with my metallic. So I think the secret to dragon skin, or for dragon scale if you want this effect, not that I'm going to get it today because my mold's not smooth, but the tricky is to have a paste, a metallic, a mica, a tint, some white. I always find I need to have some white, and different brands also help. Like, instead of just using all one brand, because each brand is maybe a little bit different in their density. So it's all about the densities, about the weights. Look at that. That's just running off the side there. Don't go. All right. And then the next one is going to be the white. I have got my table leveled, but it's just, yeah, like I said, it's just a weird shape on the base, so it's just running everywhere. Okay, that's my white. Done. And now I'm going to go with the ink. Let's see what that's going to do. Okay, and now I'm going to go with the metallic again. There's a little bit left over. I may even do 3 layers, I don't know. And then I'm going to go with the green. I use up all the green now. I feel as if this one hasn't got as much. You could pipe the first layer, or not pipe, but just go around the edges with your first colour. But yeah, it's not flowing, is it? Like it normally would, but that's okay. I'm after an abstract, natural tree look. Okay, now what's next? What's next? I've written down what I want to do. We're going to go with the white next. And I'll use all of that up. Try and see if they're all even, as in the amount that's in there. Whoops, you don't look very full. Look at that, all that space there. All right, so that's that one done. I always worry that we're not taping. Okay, so that was the white. Now let's go with some more of this black ink. And then I've got a tiny bit of copper left. And then my clear. Wish it would spread better. A little bit. I just want to divide this up. See, the metallics can be quite strong, so that's why I was thinking I'll just do 3 small layers of the metallic rather than the 2 big layers I would normally do. It's because it is quite potent, the metallics. Just wish that would fill up. done. Now I've just got my clear, and hopefully me putting the clear in now will push all those others to the edge, but I'm going to have to be really careful that I don't overflow it now, and it gets overflowed there and doesn't go in there. So go, 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 you good thing. A little bit of clear in all of them, and hopefully it will push all those others to the outside. A little bit more. I made up 322 grams of resin, because I know that they take about that. So I'll tell you exactly what I did. I did 225 grams of A and 97 grams of B, which is 322 grams of resin exactly. And look at that, it's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty close. Scrape it all out. See who needs a tiny bit more. So the clear, I think the clear is really important. It pushes all the other colours out, blends them, and then all the colours sort of come back again into the middle and create some beautiful patterns. And it just helps with the I don't know, the designs, like the patterns and things that you get as well with the clear. Just cleaning my hands off. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope we get some kind of dragon scale effect, but I'm not that confident because of the shape of the, you know, the base of the mold. You saw how the color got stuck. Like, it didn't want to spread because it was getting caught in those little grooves, which I expected it to do that. So yes, let me just take my gloves off, and then I'm going to torch. Let's get these out of the way. All right. So when I torch, I try just to get into the center. I'm trying not to touch my actual mold, because the heat will melt your mold and fuse your resin to the mold if you do it too much, like if it gets too hot. Look, you can see the center. Look, it's kind of a greenish color. Wow. Do you want to come down and have a look? Come down and have a look. Come down and have a look. You can see the green on the bottom. So it makes it look even more tree trunky. Look! Because the green got caught. That was the first one I did, the first colour I poured. So it's kind of got caught in those little grooves there. So, yeah. You can see a little bit of white and a little bit of copper. And you can see how the colours are spreading and moving. The heavier colours will sink. The lighter colours will float. And that's kind of what gives you your gorgeous effects. This one didn't get many effects. That was my first attempt, and it's just like all browns. But I'm hoping that we'll get some pretty effects with these ones. You can see how they're all pulling from the sides already. See that one? They did sort of pull from the sides as well. But I think the colours did get sort of caught up in those grooves, so it didn't do much. So this may be the same. Like, you turn it over and it may just be all green, this is just all brown. So that may happen as well. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? But so far they're looking really pretty. All right, I'll leave it there, and I'm going to give it another torch. Look across the top. When you're doing these, try and fill them up like all the way so that they dome, because if you don't, when you unmold them, you'll have a little lip. So yeah, try and fill them up as high as you can without overflowing. Right, wish me luck. See you tomorrow. It's the next day. They're all set up and it's unmolding time or demolding time. Now, as I said yesterday, which was only a little while for you, I'm not expecting the dragon scale effect. Oops, I'm dropping it like this one, because I think, I'll put you on autofocus, because I think that the base being textured won't allow for that. But that's okay. I like experimenting. Here we go. Let's get this one out. But I wouldn't mind trying those colours again. I also want to just try all metallics and see how that works. Comes out really easily. So here we go. Are we ready? I love the feel of the back of it. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, well, that looks tree-ish, doesn't it? Wow, that green certainly took over. It seems that whichever colour I put down first really takes over, because I guess it spreads and it gets caught in all the little crevices, doesn't it? So as it's being pushed out, it gets caught. So whatever colour you put in the middle tends to be the main colour. Oh, it's so pretty though. I love the little hints of white and the little hints of copper. Right, let's get them all out. I guess they'll all be the same. I love the noise they make coming out. All right, here we go. Yes, very similar. I like it. And there's just that little hint of the black, you know, through there. It's kind of got caught in here and in here. And yeah, it just, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Makes it stand out. These little grooves. All right, here we go. Love this little bit here. A little bit that sticks in. All right, and again. Yes. What do you think, guys? Do you like them? I'm going to have a set. Browns and greens. And they actually match, because this brown here, which is, I think that's the copper, maybe mixed with the black, kind of gives that brownish tone, which is what I was after. So they actually match really nicely, that little set. All right, last one. But yeah, as I was saying, I want to do just metallics with a flat bottom mold. Flat bottom molds. There we go. Yeah, just to have another go at the dragon scales or dragon skins. So there you go. What do you think? I love them. And they're so much fun to make. You know, you don't have to worry about, you know, getting bubbles. I don't have any bubbles in these. I just realised I don't have any bubbles in these. No, you don't have, because you're using the side, and you can put a cup on that. You don't have to worry about, you know, getting a ring from your coffee cup. And you don't have to worry about getting a really smooth top. You know, some people are a bit stressed using resin, because I think, oh, you know, what if I don't get it perfectly smooth, or what if there's a hair in it, or a bit of dust, or you get the amine blush, or, you know, you as I said, your coffee cup leaves a ring. You don't have to worry about it with these. They're beautiful and they're easy to use. Your cup won't slide around on that. You know, if you get any condensation from a cold drink, it'll just drip in there. Won't mess up your beautiful table. So anyway, I think there's lots of reasons, lots of pros to using these. So anyway, if you want a set, they come in a set of 4. They're in my eBay store. Link is in the description. And yeah, have some fun. Show me what you do with them. I'd love to see yours. Join the my Facebook group, Pouring Your Heart Out, and show me your creations there. I'd love to see them. All right, onward and upward to the next project. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you real soon. Bye for now.